Hey everybody, John Huber here, Maryland K-12, taking a look at the situation in Somerset County. I got to tell you, the Delmarva parent-teacher folks, they came out and really went after this reporter for at the Baltimore Banner, and I'm with the Delmarva folks on this one. I don't agree 100% with, and I have to look at it a little more closely what this policy is. But the fact is, this to me, this is a matter of local control. The Somerset County Board, whether you like them or not, they are the duly elected board, and they have certain responsibilities. And if their view, if they vote, if they want to make this policy a certain way, then the state should have nothing to say about it. But the state will have something to say about it. And if the folks in Somerset County, if they don't like it, then they should vote in other people to do the board. It's called democracy. That's the way we are. Look at what's happened to Worcester County. Whether you like it or not, they voted out a bunch of commissioners because of some things of the way they voted, which I'll get to in another video. But what really caught my attention about this article that this Baltimore Banner person wrote was just one sentence in there, and it says the act, talking about the Maryland Freedom to Read Act. It says the act passed 2 years ago as a way to ensure that political ideology doesn't encroach on the selection of books in school libraries, requires any book removed from a public library to be reviewed by a local committee. Well, first of all, the act of trying to keep certain things in a public library is, in fact, a political ideology. So, yes, it is a political ideology to try and have books removed because you don't want them there. But the people who are fighting to keep them there, that is also a political ideology. So what they're saying is, hey, your stuff is political, and you're this crazy MAGA-aligned right-winged extremist, and we are normal. And that is not true, folks. And both sides have very legitimate claims here. But this reporting basically says, well, these are a bunch of right-winged extremists. No, they're not. These are people who care about their community, and they don't want certain things in schools or in the school library. You may not agree with that. That's why we have elections, okay? And that's why the state, regardless of what they say, the state will come in and look. They didn't let them pick they had a lot to say about the way they handled the superintendent and whatnot, and probably rightfully so in that case, because I think they made some mistakes there. But in any case, I mean, folks, this is the duly elected school board in Somerset County. They have a right to make these decisions. You may not like that decision, and that's fine, okay? Vote for somebody else next time. Do like they did Worcester County, whether you like it or not. There's other people coming into office come November. Anyway, I hope this helps. The Delmarva parent-teacher folks, I haven't agreed with them on a lot of stuff recently, but I'm with them on this. This is a bad article, and these people shouldn't be saying this. There's another article that just came out today. I haven't read it completely yet, right? The title, of course, isn't really a title. It's more of an opinion, but they quietly hide that it's an opinion. It's called Somerset County School Board Wants to Make Your Kids Ignorant. That, folks, is just not true. That is a horrible way. So this Baltimore Banner, they just keep leaning farther to the left, and that's fine. They want to be left. But just say so. Anyway, both sides have legitimate gripes. It's a matter of local control. Thanks. Have a great day.